What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Jordan Stupar Show. You've made it to another episode, and today I'm particularly excited about this little podcast, this audio experience, this video experience. And dude, it's late at night. We're on a Wednesday night over here. Dale's laughing at me already because I just messed up like one eighth of a word. Come on, dude. You don't stumble over your words, okay?
Not at all. I'm laughing because I can't wait to talk about what we're going to talk about.
That's right. We're going to talk about some stuff. Now, first things first, I want to let you guys know that we appreciate you being here. If it happens to be your first time, this is the place to be if you're interested in sales, marketing, entrepreneurship, money, business, happiness, and just overall just kick-ass stuff in life. It's really what we're after over here. And of course, I've got my esteemed colleague, my number one sales guy right now, at least.
Now.
Nobody's come for the trophy or the belt. I got my number one guy, Dale Velasquez, as he likes to say with that Hispanic. How do you say your last name?
It's Velasquez.
Shit. Velasquez. That wasn't how you usually
No, I usually don't.
How do you usually say it?
Velasquez.
There
you go. You said it good.
I mean, I say it decent, but sometimes when you're talking to another Hispanic speaker or whatever, it's like, my name is De Velasquez.
Yeah.
It's just like this.
I figured you were going to say that.
It sounds like.
You're like,
but I can already tell we're going to have too much fun on this show.
We're going to have too much fun.
We're going to have too much fun. But we are here, and you've made it. And the main reason why we're doing this on a Wednesday night at, I don't know, close to 7 o'clock is because my man Dale over here has had a significant, what would you call it, leveling up in life.
Yeah.
I just wrote you the largest commission check I've ever written in the history of being in business in the last almost 5 years.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, let's talk about that for one quick second because we are almost approaching your first annual anniversary of working here at Stupar Enterprises. And literally 2 months, y'all. I'm going to try to show this on the video version of this. And if, by the way, you didn't know that we did a video version of this podcast, you can always tune into the YouTube that I host. But a couple months ago, you came into my office with your phone. You're like, dude, you gotta see this. I was like, what am I about to see?
What?
I see him going through his personal camera roll. And I'll let you take it from there. What is this video that you shared with me?
Oh, man. So, literally, I was just going through my phone, and I was like, dude, it's about to be a year working for, Mr. Stoops, it's I'm so excited. But anyways, and one of the things is I was going through my phone, and I clicked on it, and I was like, oh, my God. This was literally March 8th. Of last year,
2021,
and I told myself, I'm gonna record a small clip, just to go back a year from now, because I didn't know if I was gonna stay here. I was so unstable at just working for different jobs that I didn't know if I was gonna last, maybe not. And I told myself, I was like, hey, this is my first day joining sales. It's I only have $8 in my bank account.
You had $8.
Ocho.
You had two daughters.
Two daughters.
A wife.
A dog.
You had $8.
Ocho pesos.
Ocho pesos.
Yes, $8 in my bank account, man. And because I was living check to check, right?
That's called living super check to check.
Dude, literally, hey, can I pay you 2 weeks from now?
Yeah, right.
It's yeah. And I told myself in that video, I was hey, I don't know where I'm going to go with this. I don't know if this is going to work out or not, but I really pray and hope to God that this works out, for good.
Right.
And I'll give it to you, man. And it's we're here now. And a lot of people that have listened to these podcasts, they heard the first podcast when I hit my first 10K.
Yeah.
And
your
now,
first $10,000
month. It was that's a little good. That was a good month. I was all right.
Yeah.
But now, it's
But now, I will say that in January last month,
yes, sir.
Dale closed. He closed several deals, but he closed one whale-sized deal, dude.
Yeah.
And I ended up having to write you a commission check for $33,000 and some change.
Yeah.
In 1 month, you earned. I don't know if you've ever earned $33,000 in a year before.
Yeah. When I saw my bank account, I'm still this is not normal. Do I
Yeah.
have to get this back to someone? It's like,
Is this a loan?
yeah, is this a loan? Like, where's the interest in this? You know?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
dude, it's real.
I love it, man.
You made 33,000 and some change in January
Yes, sir.
2022. You closed a big deal, I mean, dude, that's just insane.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only one career for a guy like you
Yes. No,
or a guy like me.
no college degree.
I dropped out.
Like, I don't know.
What else are you gonna
like
do?
that? Nothing. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you take out another big ass loan.
Yep.
You go to some higher level education, become an engineer or a doctor or an attorney or whatever when you're 25. But that's
Exactly.
unlikely.
I'd be
'cause
like
it's
30 years old.
Right. Like, but you just jump into sales. You start packing up a couple cash cards. You start listening to some of the lingo. You jump inside Stupar Sales Academy, get a couple of pieces of advice. And I mean, dude, you've been doing the work. You've been making the calls. You've been showing up. You've been doing the thing.
And I went through SAP too, man. SAP is
You went through
life-changing,
sales acceleration
dude.
program.
It really is.
And dude, like here you are. You're on track. I mean, where's the calculator? This is one of my favorite things.
I know it is.
If we took away the change and it was just 33 grand a month, if you were able to duplicate that every single month, I mean, dude, that's $396,000 a year. That some non-college educated, some no sales background, some dude that just likes to have fun, wear flannel jackets or whatever, like a Puerto Rican guy
Puerto Rican guy
can go and make $400,000 in a year.
That's insane.
It's just that's why I love sales so much,
Yeah.
dude, and why I love doing what I do is like, I mean, whether you're a client or an employee or whatever, it's like that's what's out there. Mm-hmm. It's totally doable. So I would ask you then, because I got loads of lessons I could teach on your big month.
Of course.
But like, what did you learn? What did you learn?
I learned that I could do it. I have literally on my wall before even going to Arkansas. I put pretty much, don't be upset by the work. Oh, hold on. It was like, don't be upset by the results that you did not get, by the work that you did not do.
That you didn't do.
And I would literally come to the office. I was like, dude, I got to change. Like, yeah, I'm making money. Yeah, it's a better life. But it's not where I want to be. Like, I know I'm so much more than this. And me closing a deal like that proves not only that what you taught me, that's number one. And number two, just the confidence level of knowing that you are good at what you do.
Yep.
I believe that you brought that out of me.
Yeah.
And I needed someone like you to be in my life for then I can be as successful as I am to this day. And I'm not there where I want to be, but we're getting there because of you, man.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, but at the exact same time, you put in the work.
Yes, sir.
You lined up that opportunity. I didn't pay any attention to that deal.
Yeah.
Okay. I already locked in that deal.
Yeah.
For like pennies compared to what it ended up being. And you were the person that saw it through. You followed up. You scheduled out our meeting to go to Arkansas. You did all that. But here's another question.
Yeah.
You ready for the heavy question?
Ooh, I'm going to see. Hopefully I don't stutter.
Because there's a lot of people. I could tell the audience, okay, dude, I paid Dale. He made 33 grand in 1 month. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a significant amount of people out there that are like, oh, well, dude, he's fucked. He's not going to work anymore. He just literally made in 1 month what he's used to making in a year. It's in his bank account. He's not going to make any more phone calls. He's not going to be hungry anymore. He's going to be good until he's broke again, and then he'll maybe start hustling again or whatever. And I know that there's some people out there that are like, yeah, that's true. That could be, an outcome. But I think once you taste a luxury, once you taste some of that money, don't you want it more? So where are you at? Do you feel yourself becoming more hungry, even though you're full, if that makes sense? Or do you find yourself being like, I don't necessarily need to make this here phone call?
Yeah.
Where are you at right now?
Yeah, it comes straight to what you've taught me. It comes straight to, just because I got an amazing deal doesn't mean that deal hit my goal. There's a goal. You tell us all the time, like, what's your goal? What do you want? How much money is that going to be to hit that goal?
A lot more than you think.
and it's one of those things where it's like, okay, cool. I got this deal. Yeah, let's celebrate. Yeah, I'm excited. Dude, I broke something that I made the money I never thought I would make. But this is not the money that I need for the goal that I am trying to hit.
It's facts.
And that's why, even though I hit 30K and some change last month, I'm still here in the office. I'm still gonna, it's, what time is it?
Well, I mean, dude, you just came into my office like 30 minutes ago, like, dude,
That's stupid.
I got another big one.
I got a little whale coming through.
And it's like, so I think, you know, based on what you just said, that you're still hungry and maybe even hungrier.
Oh, so much hungrier.
Yeah.
You triggered. You hitting that deal triggered something in personally where it's like, if I can do that, imagine what else I can do. You know, who else can I find? What bigger deal can I close?
Yeah.
Like, how far can I actually go? Like, what is the biggest deal I could possibly close for myself? And I'm pushing now myself. It's kind of like, 30K. Okay, cool. Now it's kind of like.
And what ends up really happening too is like, you know, your average deal back in the day, you know, probably what, like $1,500 a month.
Yeah.
You get $1,500 and some recurring income or whatever. But like, do those deals excite you anymore?
They don't.
So
if we stumble upon a conversation and you see the value that I presented to you,
yeah, like cool.
Like let's do some business.
Right.
We're gonna take care of your team. We're gonna take care of
But
you.
you don't like need that deal. It doesn't like,
No.
little baby deal.
Yeah, not at all.
Like, so your average deal preceding the big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, man, like it excited you. You're like, yeah, dude, I made $1,500. Now you're like, yeah, dude, I just earned 33 grand on one deal. Like, and you know what? That's what I really wanted to focus in on is I don't know if you've seen this or not yet, because it's only been a month. But like what I know about when you start making larger transactions and stuff that actually like really excites you, it actually helps you close all the other deals that you probably couldn't close anyway.
Yeah.
Because you were just like too hungry for it. You were commission breath. You're like, oh, dude, like I'm going to have trouble paying my rent and going on vacation if I don't get this like little extra deal like on top of all these other little tiny deals. And
Yeah.
like, it's like, And then all of a sudden you're like on the phone. You're like, yeah, you know, look, man, if this takes food off the table, like don't do it.
Not at all.
Like, why don't we do this next month?
Yeah.
Like, I'm having a great month this month. Let's just do it next month.
Yep.
Can we do that? And it's like when you start doing the ability to do like those takeaways and like, hey, you know, why don't you tell me why you should do this? And like you start repositioning that because it doesn't matter if you get that deal or not. That $1,500 or that $2,000 or even $5,000 right now. If there was $5,000 on the line right now, it's like, yeah, you want it, but like, are you really gonna be like, oh, dude, like,
Please.
let's just do $3,500 a month instead of $5,000? And now it's like, dude, price is the price. Like, holler at me in like 6 months when you're ready, dude. Like, I'm good. I'm squared away. And that's a salesperson's superpower is closing that whale deal. Because now the only thing that can excite you really is whales.
It really is.
It's the only thing that you can be like, yeah, like all you know, super excited about. And that's a salesperson's superpower, dude. So you've stepped into a superpower of not needing to get any deals. You don't need any deals.
I literally can just go home and not do anything for the rest of the month.
I was on the phone today with a business in Tijuana. They've got a call center in Mexico. Apparently, Tijuana's like a hub for like call centers.
Really?
I didn't know that. But now that I know, yeah, maybe we outsource a little bit.
Hey, sounds about right.
I don't know. I like having people in the office. But the point that I'm trying to make is this guy's trying to nickel and dime me. He's like, hey, man, you know, I got like 30 salespeople on the phones. And I'm like, here's the price. And he's like, oh, well, you know, like we already kind of have some training. I'm like, cool. Why don't you do your own training then? Why don't you? You got your own platform. Why don't you record the content, come up with the curriculum, give it to your people, and you do it? Like, I don't need your business. He's like, well, you know, like, but like, I just want to be smart from a business perspective. I'm like, dude, being smart from a business perspective is paying full price so that the person you're paying is excited about working with you and actually wants to service you.
It's kind of what we were talking about earlier about tattoos.
Yeah.
Perfect example. It's like, I am not going to be like, hey, can you give me a discount on a tattoo?
Yeah.
The guy's going to be like, sure, I'll mess your arm up.
I mean, dude, yeah, dude. I mean, and there's several memes out there. It's like you get a stick figure, like tiger, and it's like the other one is like perfectly done. It's like, yeah, but this guy did it for less. Well, no shit, he did it for less because you got a stick figure of a lion versus an actual lion on your arm, you know? And like another like little story, like what was it, 2-3 weeks ago or whatever, you were working with that one guy in Texas that has that insurance company. and like he likes our stuff, but he ended up reaching out to you and was like, well, you know, based on price alone, you know, I'm going to do business with this one company down in Miami, Florida. And, you know, dude, I'm CEO over here. I got no red tape, dude. I can match price. I could have done it for free.
Oh, you could. Oh, of
could have
course.
done it for free just to make sure that that one company in Miami doesn't get that deal. But guess what I don't want to deal with? I don't want to deal with a cheap-ass customer. And he was literally, we are 3 times higher the price.
For sure.
And like,
We should be 5 times.
I already know that nobody in Miami is going to get excited about the dollar amount that they were charging.
Oh, no.
And so we let them fly. I was like, dude, if you are looking for the cheapest solution, definitely go with that training company out of Miami because 3 times more. That's probably still an understatement, but we got way more service. And look, it's totally cool. You'll come back to us anyway. That's what always ends up happening, and that's literally what always ends up happening. It just takes a little bit of time for somebody to realize that they got the stick figure tattoo instead of the actual tattoo that they were trying to get. And so what I love most about this podcast is that if you're listening, you're climbing into some like higher level, like just self-worth. Do you feel worth more now?
Well,